Hey, I'm Seal, and that bozo right there is my chunk account. I've spent the past couple weeks killing wizards and doing maze randoms to level my magic and finally take on the chunk's final boss, collecting Timmy's precious treasures. You see, in order for me to move on from this chunk, I need to loot a steel scimitar, a mithril square shield, a mithril chain body, and a rune med helm from him. Out of those drops, the steel scimitar benefits me the most as it will help speed up wizard kills tremendously. The rest aren't particularly helpful in this chunk as they all provide negative magic defense. Alright ladies and gentlemen, the time has come. This is my first kill on the lesser demon since unlocking telekinetic grab. First of many, no doubt. 3 of the 4 items that I'm after have a 1 in 128 drop rate, the steel scimitar having a 1 in 42 drop rate. Hopefully we get something good within these kills, and I'm praying that something good is the steel scimitar. Okay, dude, there is no way my first kill after getting telekinetic grab is something I need. What is that crazy luck? I can't make use of the mithril chain body, but I'm glad to get one of the bigger drop rate items taken care of immediately. This is amazing. Starting off with a chunk task completion. Hopefully this is a good omen for the future. Yo, a steel axe. It's not the steel scimitar, but it will act as a solid melee weapon upgrade, giving me a +6 strength bonus. This will definitely help speed up kills in the meantime. What is happening? Hello? It's been a total of 4 kills and I've gotten 2 mithril chain body drops and a steel axe. I don't want to complain, but if only that was one of the other items I needed. Still, that is some absolutely crazy luck. And I'm back to collecting lamps. I don't know what I'll use them on at this point. Magic kinda seems like a waste, so maybe I'll do crafting. I want to take a moment to talk about my uncertainty there. Typically, it might be the expectation that I should know what the chunks I will be rolling into will have me do. It's no secret that my next chunk is Draenor. It's guaranteed as I have no other rollable chunk. However, I don't know what the chunk tasks for Draenor are going to be, and I don't really want to know ahead of time. I don't want to fear potential death chunks. I want the act of rolling a chunk and discovering what I have to do in the moment to be fun. Admittedly, I might be setting myself up for failure as I'll be applying lamps and books of knowledge to whatever I think might best benefit me without truly knowing what will best benefit me. But the benefit of never feeling trepidation when going for a chunk roll, I think outweighs the potential inefficiency with lamps and books of knowledge. This will be level 46 strength and a new max hit of 7. Can officially 2-hit wizards if I'm lucky. I'm going to keep training streaks so that my max hit applies to the other combat styles as well, but this is a nice milestone. While grinding away at wizards, I met up with a fellow chunker known as Free Chunking. You may already know him as he has an awesome series going as well. The extreme version of me, we've got relatively the same goals of getting through free to play and then getting members and doing all the backlogged member tasks. It'll be extremely interesting to see where each of us goes with our journey. I highly recommend you check his series out as well. There is a link in the description below. Level 28 prayer, and with it another total level milestone. As always, it's nice to hit these little milestones. And level 35 magic also coming in, and with that my damage with water bolt is maxed out at 17. This should definitely help speed up demon kills. Oh man, I missed it completely. I was watching a movie, but that is level 49 strength. My max hit of 7 now applies to the other attack styles, so I think I'll begin training attack next. Well, nothing from the second demon killing session. That sucks, but it isn't unexpected. I am after higher drop rate items after all. So, while killing wizards, I had a thought about how efficient Water Bolt is to use. It costs 1 Chaos Rune, 2 Air Rune, and 2 Water Runes to use. A total of 10 casts of Water Bolt, which is about how many it takes to kill the demon, costs me 10 Chaos, 20 Air, and 20 Water. That's a steep amount of runes. My max hit with the Water Bolt caps out at 17, my max hit with Water Strike is 11, but I only need 1 Mind Rune, 1 Water Rune, and 1 Air Rune. So if I can kill it in under 20 casts, the secondary rune usage is more efficient than Water Bolt. Granted, it's at the expense of a higher primary rune cost and a longer kill time, but I'm currently sitting on a decent amount of Mind Runes, so I think it'll be fine. So far, from my testing, the amount of casts it takes to kill the demon with Water Strike is around 14, which does make it more efficient on the secondary runes. That is, not taking into account the variance that comes with Water Bolt. I'm not always killing it in 10 casts, and sometimes it pushes the average of Water Strike. So it's time to use some runes and get some kills. Oh snap, let's go. Looks like I didn't use up all of my luck with the double myth chain drop. It's so nice to get another chunk task complete this early. The Mithril Score Shield is a nice drop to have, but unfortunately, it doesn't provide any use for me in this chunk. And we now have the first level 50 on the account, 50 strength. This doesn't get us anything, but as I always say, the little milestones are always nice to get. Speaking of, I've also entered the 3rd day of playtime on the account. I've got 2 more items to get before I've completed this chunk. Will I get them before the next day of playtime accrues? Who knows? Guess we'll find out. I think it's time to kill a demon a bunch of times.
Nope. 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 Nope.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
Nope. Nope. Nope.
There is no way that just dropped. There is no way. What the hell? I've gotten all 3 of the 1 in 120 drop rate items, and yet the steel scimitar, the 1 in 42 drop rate item eludes me. Don't get me wrong, I am ecstatic right now. I got the rune med, the hard part should be behind me, but I'm dry on the steel scimitar, and it is the one item that has the most use in this chunk, and I'm getting it last. I'd complain about my luck, but I've actually been completely spooned, so I can't. I didn't realize I could be so happy and so sad simultaneously. It's kind of hilarious. And with that, I think I'm going to call the episode here. It's a bit behind schedule. I'm sorry. I've been playing Path of Exile 2 and No Man's Sky, and that has cut into the wizard killing. Thank you all for the support and feedback. It means a ton to me. This has been an absolutely wild ride. I hope you enjoyed it as much as me, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.